You know what? Nobody has started a Hmong brewery, so why don't we do that? Tyga Bite was quite an adventure. Our partners, the four of us, we at first we knew that we had a common goal. We wanted to do something together, and so we first started just having our discussions at our homes, or say coffee meeting rooms like at Caribou, Starbucks. But then we were like, you know what, we like to drink beer, so we started having our meetings now at breweries. And as we masterminded these various ideas, we figured out, hey, you know what, nobody has started a Hmong brewery, so why don't we do that? And that's really when we knew that, hey, we got to do something. We got to be a creator of something for the Hmong as well. So that's really why we got together and we started to seek resources on how to start the brewery. But at first it comes down to just the basics. How do we cook it? How do we do it at home? And we determined that there's so much resources around, because we're not the first in this business. Many other ethnic groups are already having their own breweries. So that's when we really nailed it down that, okay, let's mastermind this, let's make it happen. And over time, it blossomed and it came to fruition. The biggest difference between our beer and most of the other beers that our Hmong drinkers drink, most Hmong people, they love the lager style. And so we wanted to put in a craft style that's more popular using pale barley. So basically what we have in the Tyga Bite is a pale malted barley, and when mixed with rice, which really makes what the Tyga Bite is, we've got a maltier, slightly thicker beer than what you'll see in a lager. But then the taste is just awesome, because what happened is it starts kind of bitter, but then it goes down very smooth, and then after a couple of sips you don't even taste the bitterness anymore, and then it just now becomes a little bit sweet. And I think that that's really what makes it different from a lager, where a lager, there's a lot of aftertaste. Like when you drink a Heineken, you get a bitter aftertaste that you might get tired of. Well, in this ale style beer with the Tyga Bite we have, I think that the more you drink, it actually makes you feel like you don't get tired of any of that taste. First off, our customers, we want them to understand that there's no such preservatives, and so after they drink it, even if they drink 2 or 3 or 7 or 8 beers, we want them to say that, hey, I didn't get a hangover, or hey, it's not as bad as when I drank the different beer, and so that's one positive. The second thing is, it's very smooth, it goes down nice, and so these are the things that we do want the customer to hear, so to give us that kind of feedback, so that we know that we're on the right track. Especially with the new generation, we want our younger adults, even to the older adults, to slowly learn about craft beer and start drinking other types of craft beer, not to get drunk and wasted, but to really enjoy the actual taste of a craft beer. And there's many different styles, and this is the first one that we have out there. We have a light blonde ale, but we're gonna slowly also hope that our Hmong customers and all other customers start to enjoy our IPAs, our stouts that are all coming up through our process that we'll be having for everybody.